Awesome. We have another great day in store for you.
So I'd like to welcome, we have quite a few people from outside of Silicon Valley. We have also our Global TiE Trustee Chair, Ashok Rao. Please welcome all the presidents who are here from different TiE chapters. Welcome. All executive directors of TiE chapters, please give them a big hand. And the TiE staff, okay? They have been working extremely hard day and night to make this thing possible.
That's true, and TiEcon is a very unique conference because it's put together by an incredible effort of 300 plus volunteers. And leading that team of volunteers are our program chairs for various programs. And what I would like to do is to briefly invite them on the stage to give you a quick glimpse behind the scenes as to how this unique conference comes together. So please join me in welcoming the program chairs.
The men and ladies in dark, you know.
So while innovation was raining here in this room yesterday in the conference, it was practically pouring out there in the Innovation Expo. So I would like to introduce our co-chairs for Innovation Expo, Parveen and Farhad. Parveen is a successful entrepreneur and a founding charter member of TiE, and Farhad was the president of Fujitsu America and is the CEO of Linzu. Parveen.
Good morning, everybody. How are you doing today? Thank you. I'd like to give a little historical perspective to Innovation Expo. I had the privilege of starting Innovation Expo. It used to be called Showcase back in Fairmont Hotel back in 2000. And we had a pretty good success. It was more of an experiment. We said we only had room for 50 exhibitors. So we said, OK, we'll take the best 50, hoping that we'll get more applications than that. And we sent an email over about a couple of emails over about a week, and we got 120 applications. And then we, of course, had to have a committee to pick the best 50. So it was a good success, and we decided to then try to make it bigger. And that's when we decided to come to the Santa Clara Convention Center in 2001. And with that, we definitely scaled up the whole conference, because from 600-700 people, we were like 2,000 people coming to the conference. And that was sort of a start of a long journey in the convention center. So then this year, we decided, how do we re-engineer Innovation Expo to scale it up to the level that we really wanted? So we added a few initiatives. One of them is to make the expo more affordable for startups. And second one was to open it up for expo-only attendees. And then we also did a new initiative called Startup Connect. And we introduced also the awards. And the result was, it was the best ever TiE Innovation Expo with 130 exhibitors. I hope you agree with me. I hope you had a good time yesterday. We believe that we are now on the right track to fulfill our old dream, and that was to make Innovation Expo the best there is, best exhibition anywhere, and for high-growth startup companies. And I think we're on the right track. And I'm sure in the next year or two, we'll get there. Now I'd like to pass it on to Farhad, chair for Expo, for all the effort that he put in.
Good. Thank you, Parveen. First, did you enjoy yesterday? Did you enjoy the Expo yesterday? Yeah. All right. So I do want to thank the sponsors, the exhibitors, and all the volunteers who made Expo successful. Also, I want to thank you for visiting the Expo. The feedback has been phenomenal. Under one roof in the Expo area, you see companies big and small, you see universities, and you see nonprofits. More importantly, while you're here at the conference, you hear a lot about the 5 tracks, the cloud, the energy, the life sciences, the mobile, and the social. I got them all right. You want to see them come to life. And if you come to Expo, that's where you see them come to life. More importantly, what you see, in addition to the innovations, are the innovators, the real people behind all of the innovations you see. Also, I would encourage you to go there, meet that client or that investor or that engineer or that marketeer or that affiliate, which will make you successful. And by the way, if you want to relax there, go see the Tesla Roadster, or Shankar Mahadevan is supposed to be there. Go shake hands and maybe get a photograph. All right? So I want you to enjoy the convention, but more importantly, happy expoing.
Thank you, Farhad. Let me introduce the next team, TiE 50 team, Mateen Syed and Ram Reddy.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. TiE 50 has done it again this year. Over the past 2 years, TiE 50 has emerged as one of TiE Silicon Valley's most popular initiatives. TiE 50 has attracted several thousands of high-quality companies from all over the world, counting 54 countries so far. As of March this year, the TiE 50 winners and finalists from 2009 and 2010, 94% of the 2009 companies and about 80% of the 2010 companies have been successfully funded. Collectively, they've raised several billions of dollars. Just to give you an example, I just saw Carl Mehta out there this morning. Carl is he's actually the founder of PlaySpan, a 2009 TiE 50 winner. And he just sold the company for a cool $190 million. And Carl, this is Carl's third startup, successful startup, and he just turned 40. Where are you, Carl? Can you please stand up? Carl is a true testimony to the quality of the ideal TiE 50 entrepreneur. This year, we've had a tremendous quality of startups as winners, and I hope some of you guys had the chance to visit and take in their presentations. We have one more session today in energy and clean tech. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning. And another thing about recognizing these winners is TiE Global has announced that they would invite one winner that would represent the best of global interests to their retreat in Bali this year. That's on August 4th. All expenses paid except airfare. And they will get 10-minute prime stage time. Mateen, do you want to add anything to this?
Sure. Thank you, Ram. In continuation of the success of our program, the TiE 50 team screened over 1,600 companies. Many of them took active participation and actually went overboard pitching their values. The pool of finalists this year had exceptional quality, making it rather difficult for our judges to pick the very best from the best. And the list of our judges had some of the most accomplished domain experts. Moving forward, we are going to feature our TiE 50 winners on our website, and we continue to promote using various channels. After 5 months of real hard work and a true testimony to TiE Silicon Valley's initiative, we are very proud to present to you the TiE 50 winners. Ladies and gentlemen, please give them a big hand. All this would not have been possible without the absolute hard work, dedication, and passion of our core team. I'd like to take this opportunity to also recognize everybody on our team who contributed so much to make this program a huge success. This is our team, ladies and gentlemen. This year, we also had participation from high school students from 2 Silicon Valley high schools, Harker and Valley Christian. We wanted to give a head start to our younger entrepreneurs. Thank you.
I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our valued judges, screeners, and our convener Jay Rawat, co-convener Prakash Agarwal, and the TiE staff that has been invaluable for us in support, and the TiEcon chairs who have always been there for us in all purposes. And most particularly, we'd like to thank our president, Vish Mishra, for his guidance and support and confidence in this team of 62 volunteers. I would also like to recognize my friend and co-chair, Mateen Syed, who has been with me since inception of this program. This is the third year for us together, and much goes to his hard work and involvement. And he has volunteered at the past 9 TiEcons. So this is his 10th TiEcon, ladies and gentlemen. True spirit of volunteering. All of us here are volunteers. 300 volunteers every TiEcon, starting from the president of Thai Silicon Valley. And Mateen Syed has did 10 years, so please give him a big hand. Thank you.
And now, I would like to welcome you to TiEcon 2011 Jeopardy! Today's contestants are R. Paul Singh, Gautam Thokcham, and IBM Watson. Paul and Gautam are marketing and sales chairs for TiEcon. Paul is a serial entrepreneur and now on his 4th startup, Social Nuggets. His previous 2 companies were acquired and the 3rd went public on NASDAQ. Gautam is a seasoned executive and a serial entrepreneur and now on his 3rd startup as the CEO of Zenova.
Our categories are, today, attendees, sales, networking, campaigns, and partners. Gautam, you get the first pick.
I'll take sales for 400, please.
That was easy.
Gautam, this chart is...
What is the sales chart for TiEcon 2011? I'm very pleased to say that by the end of this evening, over 3,500 people would have visited TiEcon 2011. The interesting fact is that almost 80% of you register only in the last week. Why? You're paying a lot more when you do that. Register early.
Real hockey stick, isn't it?
Yeah.
That was easy.
I'll take campaigns for 300.
That was easy.
Paul, this chart is for...
This is what is the TiEcon chart of marketing. We take TiEcon just like any product, and there are over 20 volunteers that work tirelessly for the last 4 months. And I'd like you to acknowledge all their efforts in putting this great conference together. So please give them a big hand. They're all probably in the audience.
That was easy.
And it was easy, too.
And I'm pleased to announce that so many of you tweeted yesterday that as part of our social marketing, we were a trending topic on Twitter yesterday as TiEcon.
Woohoo! 2 more. I'll take attendee for 300, please.
That was easy.
Yeah, I got it. So what are the top 10 reasons why you've come to TiEcon? 65% of you have said you're here for networking. And a large number of people have said you're coming for the keynotes and panel sessions. And quite a few people are hiring as well. So if you haven't made the right connections, please go ahead, make an attempt to make the right connections. Let's move on, moving right ahead.
I'll take attendees for 200. What is this chart of? This is the chart of the profile of people that are here. As you can see, there are a lot of VPs and a lot of CEOs and founders of companies. But I also see there are a lot of engineers and marketing folks. And we're hoping that this conference is helping you connect with each other. And hopefully next year, we intend to see a lot more CEOs and founders.
I'll take networking for 200.
That was easy.
Go for it, Paul.
I'll take the networking. So what is this chart of? This is the chart of networking for TiEcon 2011. So besides doing a lot of informal networking this year, we introduced a lot of formal tools for you. Mentor Connect, where over 100 people in room J and K met with different mentor-mentee relationships. And if you want to take advantage of it, there is still today possible for you, and you can try to register there. There were over 1,000 meetings set up on Presdo Connect between different people that we tracked as of yesterday. And then there are a lot of meetups that were set up, and then about 30 startups were able to connect with different investors.
How about that, huh? For networking?
And our time is up.
All right. Wow, so we have Paul at 700, Gautam at 700, and Watson at 0. Whatever happened to Watson?
I think there's something wrong here. Somebody's cheated. Somebody forgot to turn on Watson.
Really?
I thought we just creamed the machine. Thank you.
Next, I'd like to introduce the sponsor team, Bill Shaw, who has 20+ years experience in investment banking, sales and business development, and Bharat Ram, who's a vice president of VeriSign. Together, they have been working very hard with all these sponsors. Without sponsorship, this show would not have been possible. So Bill and Bharat.
Good morning, TiEcon 2011. On behalf of the TiEcon team, I'm extremely happy here to thank all our sponsors and recognize them on behalf of the 57 global chapters, our Silicon Valley chapter, and our 18th annual TiEcon 2011 team.
The global support for the 57 chapters, the 13 countries, and 20,000 members, we thank you.
Microsoft, in its 5th year, the world's largest software company, finding business solutions. They've given us Zoom, Xbox, and are in 70% of the world's PC software, and now Skype.
The Kauffman Foundation, the largest foundation in the United States known for entrepreneurism.
SimSoft Solutions, software application services, a firm built on collaboration and integrity.
The annual Silicon Valley TiE chapter support for 19 years depend on the companies to invest, support, and supply the leaders of tomorrow.
TiEcon 2011, who better than Visa, our platinum sponsor? It's everywhere you want to be. A global payments technology company that connects consumers, businesses, financial institutions, and governments in more than 200 countries with the world's most advanced processing network, VisaNet.
Emirates Airlines, a 20-year-old company servicing 100 destinations in 60 countries with direct flights between San Francisco and Dubai.
And now on to our gold sponsors, Shankar Mahadevan Academy. Today, you'll be watching our premier entertainment from Shankar Mahadevan. The Academy is dear to Shankar and offers high-quality Indian music education online, sharing the love of music globally.
Ontario, Canada, has signaled its mission to be the green tech pioneer, offers a series of strong support and incentives for future investment in Canada.
Fujitsu, our gold sponsor, 3rd year in a row, they provide us with computers, information technology, and technical support for TiEcon.
Our silver sponsors are eWIT, eBay Women in Technology, a grassroots organization support for women through professional networking.
TiE Angels. TiE's newest program was launched in fall of 2010 and now have screened over 200 companies and invested over $3 million. Bring on your ideas. The angels will give you wings to fly.
IXIA, testing the converged world in data, voice, and video, traffic in one box.
Startup America, a movement by entrepreneurs for entrepreneurs launched in January at the White House to help inspire and celebrate entrepreneurs.
Philips Lumilids pioneered the power of LED space and at the leading edge of bringing the promise to light.
Inventors Capital Partners has 18 years of committing their experience networks and building companies in both India and Silicon Valley, dominating high-growth markets.
Infocom Investments, a venture capital arm of Infocom Development Authority of Singapore that invests in startups and growth companies internationally to expand into Asian markets to leverage Singapore's top-class business infrastructure.
Sybase, they are the industry leader in delivering enterprise and mobile software, powering the world in financial services, telecommunications, manufacturing, and garment.
TechBA, a business development organization working with Mexican startups and well-positioned companies in their international business strategies.
Google started as Backrub in Stanford back in 1998 and now organizes the world's information.
And our support companies are NASDAQ OMX. It was the first electronic public exchange for tech growth companies.
VeriSign, the trusted provider of internet services for the world.
Second Market, an alternative private system trading private companies shares that blitz the media with the execution of Facebook, Zynga, and Groupon.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of all these sponsors, may I please request you to give them a round of applause.
All right, and finally, last but not least, as Prakash mentioned yesterday, we like to work hard and party even harder. So Harbir Bhatia, who is an entertainment chair, long-time Thai volunteer, host of Women Now TV, involved in many social causes, and also is an account manager at Cognizant. Harbir.
Thank you. First of all, good morning. Can I hear a loud good morning right back? Okay, guys, you have a lot of coffee. I think we need a little bit louder. Thank you very much. So we don't have coffee up here, so we need your good mornings. So just as you heard, amazing lineup. We've had Innovation Expo. We've had winners of TI 50 from all around the world, content. The theme is all about global and innovation reigns. So similarly, we have the same theme for you, Tour de Globe. Amazing performances, tantalizing cuisine, and of course, all about celebration. So it starts out with a cocktail reception that is about innovation in the most remote areas that you would have ever imagined by Tech Museum, followed by a journey of innovation in cuisine by Janoon. Then you'll be ready for the favorite part, which is entertainment. So we'll be unveiling for you performances from all around the world. Japan, China, Mexico, Africa. I mean, there's just so many things to cover. But the last destination on that stop is Bollywood with Shankar Mahadevan. So it's going to be an evening of fun, excitement, and explosive celebration to an amazing conference. So do tour the globe with us from your TiEcon chair. So if you haven't gotten your tickets yet, you're most welcome to go to the registration booth. Banquet has been sold out. However, you're still welcome to attend the entertainment portion. Thank you.
All right, so guys, once again, let's give a big round of applause to all the chairs who have helped put this program together. Thank you.
Thank you very much for coming. Enjoy the show.